First off, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Call Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles, the great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. The real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. Alright. Sulaki. I'm just hop straight into it. Alright, and I'm gonna make a statement at first. Taking a look at all the camps that came, out of One West. There was a certain group that actually had the truth. Alright? Because look at it now. ISP UK, they don't teach about the chip. ICIU, they don't teach about the chip. Plus they calling on the wrong name. Alright? GOCC, they think Esau can make it. Alright? They ain't got the names. Alright? Who else? You got, you had GMS. Alright? Now, one of the reasons why, the elders departed from them, because of Cornelius' doctrine. And that was a heavy revelation Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai imparted on those men. Alright? Because Cornelius represented the Israelite foreigners coming in. And through the elder apostles, a lot of the Gentiles woke up, man. A lot. Alright? So what other One West camps you have out of them? For the most part, they ain't got it, man. They ain't got the complete doctrine. Now you got these Johnny-come-lately niggas that's changing all types of doctrines and shit, right? So let's see what the scriptures got to say about that, man. Alright? It's Galatians 1:6. I marvel that ye are so soon removed from him that called you into the grace of Mashiach into another gospel. Alright? So to be a part of something, or to leave something, you have had to at least once been a part of it. Which means you have to be a part of the truth. Alright? So all you Johnny-come-lately guys, you know what's crazy? If the elder apostles ain't got the truth, that means that you guys have the doctrine. A lot of people have to come up under your doctrine, and a lot of people have to fall out. Because the scriptures talk about men departing from the truth. So that means if y'all got the truth, a lot of people have to wake up to y'all and then fall out. We have to dead into this shit, man. Alright? That shit ain't about to happen, man. So you guys are removing to another gospel. Alright? Which is not another. Alright? So these guys are using the same scriptures. These guys are calling on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Alright? But the doctrine, they're fucking lacham. Alright? It's full of shit, man. Alright? And it says, which will, that trouble you, that will pervert the gospel of Mashiach. Alright? It says, but if we or any other angel from heaven preaching to you another gospel, alright, let him be accursed. Alright? Which is let him be cursed, man. He said, if any angel from heaven, alright, have preached any other gospel unto you, alright, let him be accursed. Alright? So guess what? All these Johnny-come-lately guys, another angel has preached to them a different gospel. Alright? Because it says, Salakia, let me get it. Right, because it says, but the we or an angel from heaven. Alright? So you got a lot of these guys supping with these seducing spirits, these left-handed spirits. Alright? Thinking they getting all types of revelations. And they not, man. Alright? This is the next scripture. Galatians 3:1. O foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you that you should not obey the truth? Before whose eyes Yahushua Mashiach have been evidently set forth, crucified among you. Alright? Because it was men that was a part of the truth that seen Yahushua die and then eventually fell out too, man. Alright? This only what I learned of you. Receive ye the Spirit by the works of the law. Right, so this is Galatians 3:5. He therefore that ministereth to you the Spirit and worketh miracles among you, doeth he it by the works of the law, or by the hearing of faith? Okay, so this thing happens by the hearing of faith, man. Which means you had to hear this from a prophet, man. You had to hear this from a prophet, man. All right. Galatians 5:7. Ye did run well. Who did hinder you that you should not obey the truth? So a lot of you brothers, hey, when you guys were amongst us, hey, you guys was hot. You was on fire. You ran well. You was running this race well. But guess what? Satan hindered your ass, man. Via pride. A lot of you guys. All right? Just like that guy in Maccabees who wanted to get a name for himself. Hey, he was fighting vigilantly. All right? Valiantly. All right? And at the end of the day, that fucking elephant smushed his ass, man. Because he was being hasty. Wanted to make a name for himself. Alright? It says, this persuasion cometh not from him that calleth you. Alright, so a lot of you guys have been subdued or seduced by Satan, man. A little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. Alright, and certain people will fucking leaven amongst GMS, man. Alright, especially these guys that's preaching all this dumbass doctrine in ITI, man. Alright, that was leaven. Alright, Yahweh Shemai Shai had to remove them guys so we wouldn't be affected with that leaven. Yeah, you guys are increasing, alright. Y'all are increasing in wickedness, man. The fact that a lot of you guys sit right next to that brother, and a lot of you guys don't even know the breakdowns he come out with. Y'all just regurgitate the shit. Alright? You guys have the audacity to let the man say what he say, knowing it's clean fucking off. But, whatever. It says, a little leaven leaveneth the whole lump. I have confidence in you through the Lord that you be none otherwise minded. So no, you don't supposed to expand your mind. You don't supposed to be open-minded, man. Alright? You're supposed to have the mind of Yahushua, and that's it. But he that troubleth you shall bear his judgment. Alright? You guys are troubling and trying to pervert the gospel, man. So you guys are going to bear your judgment, man. If I yet preach circumcision, why do I yet persecution? Then is the offense of the cross cease. Yet I were even cut, Salakia. I would that they were cut off that trouble you. So Paul said, when you look this up in the Greek, I wish that you guys were cut off. To be cut off is to die, man. So that's another cut for you niggas that say you can't wish harm or death, man. Alright? Because Paul said, hey, why do I suffer persecution if I'm preaching the law? Or if I preach circumcision? Alright? Alright, so this is 1 Timothy 4:1-2. Now the Spirit speaketh expressly that in the latter times, and we at the end of those times, there should be some that depart from the faith. So like I was saying, For you Johnny come lately niggas, alright, for this scripture to be true, alright, that means you have to come into the truth and fall out. So if the elders of GMS didn't have it, compared to everybody else on this planet Earth, GMS got the doctrine, and you niggas know that. So, for all you Johnny come lately niggas, for this scripture to be true, that means y'all came in the truth and fell off. Alright? Because if you guys got the truth, that means a lot of people have to come up under your doctrine and then fall out. That ain't about to happen, dude. That ain't about to happen, Captain. Alright? You guys broke off from the GMS, from the doctrine of GMS, man. Alright? Going off. Alright? That in the latter times, some should depart from the faith, giving heed to seducing spirits and doctrines of devils, speaking lies and hypocrisy, man. You guys speak heresies, man. Having their conscience seared with a hot iron. Hey, and y'all about Shemai Shah knows, man, that nigga named Nick conscience is seared with a hot iron, man. That nigga really believe in the things that he say. As do we, but we ain't going off. They is. Alright? That man has a strong delusion on him, man. Alright? This is 2 Timothy 4, verse 1. I charge thee therefore before Yahweh, and not the one Yahweh Shai Mashiach, who shall judge the quick and the dead at the appearing of his kingdom. Preach the word, be instant in season and out of season. Alright, which that's plain. Reproving, rebuke, exhort all with long suffering and doctrine. So we're supposed to reprove and reproof with the actual correct doctrine. Alright, so the doctrine is actually important. For the time will come where they should not endure sound doctrine. And that's this time right now, man. This is exactly this time, man. But, it's like it. But after their own lust, they shall heap unto themselves teachers having itching ears, man. That's playing for itself, man. And shall be turned into fables, man. A nigga talking about you being tormented in the spiritual world, that's a fucking malarkey ass fable, man. Alright? Whether you being tortured in the mind or in the spirit, it doesn't work neither way, man. You going off. It says, but watch thou in all things, endure afflictions, and do the work of an evangelist. Make full proof of thy ministry. We make full proof of our ministry. You niggas are going off, man. Hey, every last one of you guys, man. Every last one of you guys. From fucking Detroit, from ITR, from the Avenger, alright, to GOCC, to ICIU, alright, to fucking ISPUK, to the House of David, which ain't the House of David, Barack. This guy clearly let this bug out. These guys went to fucking Israel, and this guy fucking clearly said, and Barack stood right next to him, this destruction doesn't have to come. We don't have to see World War I, II, or World War III. What? First of all, nigga, World War I and II happened. And two, what you mean we don't have to see the destruction, man? Destruction must come. Have you not fucking read Matthew 10 and 34? So that's how I know them guys ain't got the truth, man. Them old school guys from Mountain West. Hey, the spirit of Yahweh Shai, alright? The spirit of Yahweh Shai lies and rests on the foundation of GMS, man. Ain't no beating around that shit, man. You niggas could lose it. But ultimately, y'all ain't gonna see that because y'all don't have the spirit, man. So we make full proof of our ministry. And in a way I do that, everything these other groups say, I dig into it, man. I love to dig into it. Let me make sure what they saying is right or wrong, man. Especially all this shit ITR been going through. I've been cutting that shit left and right. I've been digging into that shit. Well, let me see if they right. No, y'all wrong, man. Let me see if Nate's right. No, he's wrong. Let me see if ISP UK is right. No, he's wrong. When it comes to GMS, no, they got it down packed, man. Next scripture. All right. This is 2 John 1:9. Whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Mashiach. There's one doctrine, man. Don't sit up, oh, well, just because you and your brother disagree on this point. Well, yeah, we disagree because you're going off on the doctrine, man. You are going off on the doctrine, man. Hey, the madness you guys come out with, you know, low-key, it hurt your heart. That's why Paul said, I come to you even weeping now, that some has departed from the truth. But, hey, fuck you niggas, man. Like the angel told Esdras, loveth this people more than I loveth Yahweh? Nah, man. Yeah, y'all got y'all lot, and we got ours, man. And if the Spirit permits, I'll pull up that scripture I just quoted. Alright? But it says, whosoever transgresseth and abideth not in the doctrine of Mashiach hath not Yahweh. He that abideth in the doctrine of Mashiach, he hath both the Father and the Son. If there come any unto you, alright, and bring not this doctrine, so if y'all ain't bringing this doctrine, the doctrine that was passed down from, you know, the ancient prophets, all right, to the 12, all right, and down into us getting the understanding thereof, all right. If you guys ain't abiding in that, what does it say? Receive him not into your house. The hell with you guys, man. I don't want to see you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be around you because y'all got demons on you, all right. It says, for he that biteth in Yahweh, Salakia, for he that biteth him Godspeed is a partaker of his evil deeds. So I'm not about to, I'm not about to give y'all Godspeed. I'm not about to say Yahweh Mahar. I'm not about to say Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah Barakatah. None of that, man. Alright, this is Galatians 1:8. But the we or angel from heaven, okay, yeah, I already read that. I'm getting some more scriptures. Alright, so this is Titus 2:1. But speak thou the things that become sound doctrine. Sound doctrine, once again. The aged man be sober. Aged man, right? Be sober. Grave, temperate, sound in faith, charity, and in patience, man. Alright? And the elders have shown all them things, man. Alright? Alright, this is Titus 1:9. It says, holding fast the faithful words as ye have been taught. So you have to learn this from somebody. That he may be able, by sound doctrine, both to exhort and convince the gainsayer. Alright? For they are many unruly and vain talkers. That nigga Nick from ITR being one of the main ones, man. And deceivers. Alright? The deceiver and the deceiver are both his, man, like the scriptures say. You know? Alright? Especially them of the circumcision. So especially you guys that know you Israelites, man. Whose mouths must be stopped. Alright? They gotta be stopped. Look at all this madness that these guys are pumping out, man. So sooner or later, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah is gonna stop these niggas' mouths, man. Alright? It says, who subvert whole houses, teaching things they ought not. That's exactly what you niggas do. Subvert whole houses, man. Teaching things that you ought not, man. You can't speak of the spiritual world because you don't have no understanding of the spiritual world. All right? Hold on, Doctor. Bear with me. Oh, shit. All right, so slack. All right, and it says, for filthy lucre's sake, man. All right, now whether y'all getting paid off or not, man, which eventually that's probably what it's gonna lead to. But hey, whatever, you know, that's above my pay rate. One of themselves, even a prophet of their own, said the Christians are always liars, evil beasts, slow bellies. This witness is true. Wherefore rebuke them sharply, that they may be of sound faith. So that's why we rebuke you guys. Hopefully you come back into the truth. But the way it's looking, I don't think so. It just, hey, like scripture say, evil men wax worse and worse. All right? Not giving heed to Jewish fables and commandments of men. All right? Like, that's what this nigga get giving out, commandments of men. He want to claim that the elders do it. Nigga, this shit is your commandments, man. All these dumbass bug out doctrines you been having as of late, man. All right? And turn from the truth. Right, so if the elders never have had the truth, how can they turn from the truth? Huh? If they never had it. That means the elders did have the truth and niggas like you came in and turned from it. That's it. That's the only way that that scripture is correct, man. Anyway, until the pure all things are pure, but unto the defiled all things, but to them that are defiled, unbelieving, nothing is pure, man. But their mind and their conscience is defiled. They possess to know Yahweh, but in works they do deny him, being abominable, man. Right, it says being abominable and disobedient. A lot of you guys are the most disobedient fucking little children I have ever met, man. Fucking mean girls, man. All right, how dare you talk to your elders like that? How fucking dare you talk to your elders like that? I'll give you the greatest example. Saul and King David. King David called Saul master. He said he was a servant. All right, he was under him. How many times did King Saul try to kill David? How many times did King Saul go off? And David never spoke to him out of fucking character or out of pocket? You niggas are ridiculous, man. Ridiculous. All right? Disobedient and unto every good work, reprobate. So all the things we do, the right breakdowns we edify Israel with, a nigga got something to say about. He's reprobate. He doesn't understand it, man. He's unproven, man. He's a fucking retard. All right? All right, so this is, I believe this is, hold on. This is 1 Timothy, starting with 6 and 1. Let as many servants that are under the yoke of their masters count them worthy of all honor. That's why we say double honors to the elders. All right? Don't say, oh, that's talking about Esau having you in slavery. And hey, it says give him honor, man. We ain't giving Esau no fucking honor. All right? That the name of Yahweh and his doctrine, once again, be not blasphemed. For they that have believing masters, let them not despise them, but they are brethren. But rather do them service, because they are faithful and beloved partakers of the benefit. Benefit of what? The kingdom. Getting salvation. That covenant. All right? These things teach and exhort. If any man teach otherwise, so these things teach and exhort. If any man teach otherwise, consent not to wholesome words. All right, the shit they preaching ain't wholesome words, man. Wholesome words are from the elders of GMS and whoever else is following that doctrine. You don't have to be in GMS. As long as you got that doctrine, you straight, man. All right? I ain't got shit to say to you, but hey, keep it up, brother. All right? It says, if any man teach otherwise and consent not to wholesome words, even the words of our Adawan, Yahweh Shai Mashiach, all right? It says, into the doctrine, which is according to godliness, he is proud. I'm going to read that again. He is proud. Got to read it 3 times. He is proud, knowing nothing, but doting about questions, strifes of words, wherefore cometh envy, strife, railings, evil surmisings, perverse disputings of men, of corrupt minds, man. I think about you in Detroit all day when I read this, all right? And that other nigga somewhere down in Texas, man, all right? It says, supposing gain is godliness, all right? Now, yeah, that's talking about money. But y'all, you know what y'all gain is? Y'all gain is y'all bellies. Y'all, oh shit, I gotta know more. This wisdom, this wisdom, this wisdom. Come on, man. Y'all not increasing. Y'all decreasing. Y'all increasing in wickedness, I know that. Alright? From such withdraw thyself. But godly with great content, but godliness with contentment is great. It's great gain. All right, this is 1 Timothy, the 3rd chapter. No, not 3rd chapter. This is 2 Timothy, the 3rd chapter. This know also that in the last days perilous times should come. All right, evil times should come. All right, for men should be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud. This guy fits this shit to the T. All right. Blasphemers, disobedient to parents, unthankful, unholy, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontinent, fierce, despisers of those that are good, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasure more than lovers of Yahweh, having a form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. Man, I put all them groups right next to that, man. ITR, all right? The Bad Samaritan, all right? A nigga down in the deep under of Texas, and the rest of you goddamn camps, all right? From such turn away. So we ain't gonna deal with you niggas. For of this sort are they which crept into houses and led silly women, and led captive silly women laden with sins, led away with diverse lusts. Hey, you know what some of them women y'all dealing with, silly women, is these other false doctrines, man. All right, on a spiritual note. All right, diverse lusts. All right, ever learning. Salakia, led away with diverse lusts, ever learning, expanding your mind, right? Ever learning, right? And never able to come into the knowledge of the truth. Now, as James and Jambres withstood Moses, so do they that resist the truth. You niggas, men of corrupt minds, reprobate concerning faith, but they shall proceed no further, for their folly shall be manifest to all. Which means how about Shimmy Al-Shah gonna off you niggas soon, man? It's gonna be manifested to all men. But it says, as theirs was also. But thou hast fully known my doctrine, manner of life. All right, we fully know the doctrine, man. Manner of life, purpose, faith, long-suffering, charity, patience, persecutions, afflictions, which came unto me at Antioch, at which at Lyconium, at Lystra, where persecutions I endured, but out of all of them Yahweh delivered me. Yea, and all that will live godly in Mashiach Yahweh Shai shall suffer persecutions. All right, but evil Well, hold on. Let me read this last part again. All that will live godly in Mashiach Yahushua shall suffer persecutions. Right there, and this is for this nigga in Detroit. We know when we come in the truth, we're going to suffer that. But Yahushua was not saying that in Matthew's when he said, fox have holes, birds have nests, but the Son of Man have nowhere to lay his head. Do you know how the parable works? All right? What is a house? What is a nest to a bird and what is a hole to a fox? It's a house. So if Yahushua compared himself to that, that means he didn't have no home. That didn't mean that Yahushua was saying you have to go through persecutions in the truth. That's not what he was saying in that moment of time. All right? Although we know that it's true, but that's not what that parable's talking about. Slakiak, that was a side note. All right? But evil men, seducers, shall wax worse and worse. All right? Deceiving in Salakia. It says, deceiving and being deceived, but continue thou in the things which thou hast learned. All right, we ain't learned that shit these niggas teaching. All right, all this bug out ass shit. All right, continue the things which thou hast learned, being assured. I'm assured of what I'm learning. All right, knowing of whom thou hast learned them from, which are the elders, man. I know that those are men of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. All right, and that from a child that has known the Holy Scriptures, which are able to make thee wise into salvation through faith, which is in Mashiach Yahushai. All right? This is 1 Timothy 1 and 3. As I besought thee to abide still at Ephesus, when I went to Macedonia, that thou mightest charge some that teach no other doctrine. So you're supposed to be teaching no other doctrine, man. All right? Neither give heed to fables and endless genealogies, which minister questions rather than godly edifying. That's what a lot of niggas do. Question. What is edification, dude? All right. It says, which is in faith. Do so. Now the end of the commandment is charity, out of a pure heart and of a good conscience, and of faith unfringed, from which some having swerved, all right, they swerved from the truth, have turned aside into vain jangling. That's what a lot of these niggas doing. Vain jangling, jangling, vain jangling, man. All right, desiring to be teachers of the law. And that's what this guy desires. He desires to be a teacher, man. Really, he wants a name for himself. All right? Desiring to be teachers of the law, understanding neither what they say nor what they affirm. But we know that the law is good if a man use it lawfully. All right? So you guys are bugged. Hey, you guys are bugged out. Let me get this last scripture. All right, this is Philippians 3 and 18. It says, for many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping. So it breaks your heart to see, brothers you used to call brothers go off into a deep motherfucking ditch. But guess what? It was taught to us that would happen. Paul's writing about it. All right? So, hey, you can't get emotional over this shit. You just gotta keep on moving. Oh well, another one bites the dust. Another one bites confusion. All right. That they are right. For many walk, of whom I have told you often, and now tell you even weeping, that they are enemies of the cross of Mashiach, whose end is destruction, whose power is their belly, whose glory is their shame, who mind earthly things. Right, being carnal and shit. So, with that, I pray that it was edifying. Call Haloyim Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Double honors to the elder apostles, a great millstone. And salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Shalom.